everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can read by the title, today we are giving my bathroom vanity a makeover. We will also be organizing her. I have been wanting to do this for the past year. However, I've always been busy doing one thing or another, and thanks to you guys, I am finally getting it done. So first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and tape off everything that we do not want paint getting onto it. Once we taped everything off, we're going to go ahead and start removing the hinges and the knobs. That way we're able to remove the drawers and the door. This is going to make it a lot easier for us to be able to paint the bottom part of the vanity without everything else being in the way. So I decided to take off the tissue holder because it was going to be a lot easier to paint around just, you know, the hooks where it hooks on than trying to paint around all of this and trying not to get paint on it. Even with me taping, sometimes I end up not doing a good job, so I prefer to take it off. It did take me quite a few, minutes because I was trying to find the correct L key, but once I took it off, it was a lot easier for me to paint. Here I'm gonna go ahead and take off all the knobs for all of the drawers. I decided to move everything into the garage because my garage is bigger than my tiny small bathroom, and trying to have everything in there was just, it would have been crazy. So typically I would go in with my orange, which is a stripper for paint, and then strip everything off, or I would sand everything. But this time around, I'm going straight in with my primer. I actually did the same process with my daughter's vanity about a year ago, and it's been holding up very, very well. I only have one day off out of the week, so I need something that's time efficient for myself, but that I know it's going to work. Like I said before, in my daughter's bathroom, it's been looking good. Nothing looks bad or scratched or anything like that, and I'm able to clean the vanity without, anything coming off. The primer I am using is from Sherwin-Williams. She is on the pricier side. She's like $80 a gallon, but like I said before, she is an amazing primer. I have used several primers in the past, and I still get problems with chipping or scratching. And this paint, or this primer I mean, works great. The paint, latches on perfectly, and I have no problems with it coming off later. So when I'm working on a smaller project like this, which is the vanity, to me it's not such a big project, I like to use these small rollers. They're actually supposed to be used for touch-ups only, but I prefer to work on my project with these because they give me a little bit more room to play with. I don't have to worry that I'm going to hit anything with the big old roller. It's small, so I'm able to maneuver myself around everything. And if I were to use, a bigger brush, it would leave those lines, and I really don't like that. I do have a detail brush though. I use this for like the smaller areas, as you can see here. After going back in my video, I was working like on 2 or 3 different projects at the same time. I realized I only had given my vanity 1 coat of primer instead of 2. You'll see later on, not later on, but in another video, what else I was working on together with this, and I had not realized that I only given it, one coat. Typically I like to go for two just to give it that durability, but my mind was definitely somewhere else at this moment that I did not remember. But yes, like I said, these little rollers are so much better for me because I'm able to maneuver myself around. Like I said, as you can see here, it's quick. Like I literally finished my vanity in less than 4 hours this day because I'm able to just control the movement of the paint so much better with these tiny rollers. So I know I didn't mention a name to the color for the paint. Unfortunately, I don't have one. Bear unfortunately was no longer making this color that I really liked, which was really close to the color of my Jeep, which is what I wanted. Unfortunately, they didn't have it, so they tried to make it. First time around was way too light, and then the second time around, this is how dark as they could get it. I actually do like it a lot. It's actually the same color in my daughter's bathroom, my laundry room cabinets, and the color of my door for the entryway door to my home. So I actually really do like it. Unfortunately, like I said, I don't have a name, so unfortunately there's no way for me to be able to link it. So something I like to do to make it a little bit easier on myself is I like to grab every screw and put it in the hole it's gonna go in and just twist it a little bit with my hand so it's in place, not completely, but it's in place of where it's gonna go. That way it makes it a lot easier for me to go in with the drill later and just drill them in, and that way they're not like, falling off the tip, because I'm trying to hold this door in place and also drill at the same time. So you got to keep that in mind. So we got to work smarter, not harder. So one thing we will be changing are the knobs on our vanity. I actually needed to drill another hole because I'm actually adding a longer handle to the vanity. I did this process for the first time in my cabinets, or on my cabinets in my laundry room. That was the first time I ever drilled cabinet holes. I was super nervous, but thankfully to this right here, which I purchased at Home Depot, it does all the measuring for you. It can go sideways, horizontal, vertical, whatever you need, this has it right here. So instead of you measuring, this is measuring for you. So you just, figure out where you want the hole, go in there with a pen or a pencil so you can mark the hole, and then all you have to go in and do now is just drill the hole. So easy and super quick. So with these new handles, we get this screw right here. I hope you can see it, but I don't know if you can see the lines, but you're able to just cut off the excess of the screw that you do not need, because sometimes the screws that you have are too short, which was my problem. Mine were a little too short from the prior handle, and these right here I had were too long, but by being able to chop that piece that I didn't need gave me the perfect length that I needed for my handles. So something important to me in the process of this vanity was I really wanted to organize it. Since we were already getting the fresh paint on here, I wanted to clean everything and put everything organized in. I decided to use this bottom layer right here so things would not shuffle around, and unfortunately, just letting you guys know, it still does shuffle around. It didn't work. I think I'm just gonna get little stickies and put them on the bottom so they'll stick, and then it'll stay in place, because it was supposed to be for things not to shuffle around, but they still do, just letting y'all guys know. But yes, I actually had these little organizers for a while now. I actually bought them on Aldi's. They're very cheap. They're $4.99 for a pack, I think, if I'm not mistaken, like 6 or 7, which to me was great. And I used them all inside my vanity, and I was able to organize everything. So on the bottom part of my vanity, I have this 2-layer compartment thing. This is the only thing I could find when we first moved in, close enough for me to be able to, organize everything. She's very long, and as you can see, it hits the back part of the plumbing, so I kind of need to bend her a little bit. This thing right here, I actually found this organizer at a Goodwill. She was like $2.99, $3.99, and I thought was perfect because the one I had prior was very, very old and it was falling apart. So to me, this was perfect because everything was standing up straight and I was able to see what I have and what I needed, and it also gave me a little bit more room for other stuff to be put in. Since we were already organizing here, I also decided to go in and just move things around here just to see what I have or what I don't need, and that way I'm not overbuying stuff. This is also the area where I like to keep like extras. If there's like extra of any of my lotions or toothpaste or anything like that, I try to keep down here. But I also have some of my own, body care and skincare products that are bigger and don't fit in my other drawers. They will go down here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love how she turned out. I loved how everything is nicely organized. All the black detailing, the new handles, everything looks so nice. I am in love with the new color. It makes just everything pop so much better. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Remember to subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and give this a thumbs up if you liked it. Y'all have a great day.